All right. So, what made you explore the logo when it comes to SiteScan? Because I don't feel it's something you guys are trying to change. At most, you may add to it, but it's a very small nuance, nothing major.
Adaptation. So in the beginning, the original SiteScan logo was blue and purple.
Okay.
It was dope. It's a really cool. It was cool, really cool. But we made, just for fun, Vaughn made various colorways. I think there was, the original one was blue and purple. There was a green and purple one, I think. There were a bunch of different colors. There was like a red and green.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's the one that everybody knows, the pink and yellow.
Yeah.
The pink and yellow was very vibrant. And when we started doing clothing, testing out on different products and stuff, no matter what logo or clothing piece we use, the pink and yellow one, the lemonade colorway, stood out the most.
So it's called Lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Vaughn named it the lemonade colorway back then, and it stood out the most. So we stuck with it. We stuck with it, and there's no regrets. You can see that logo using Velvet Lounge for an example. Anywhere, it could be a bunch of stickers or anything. You can see that logo from a mile away. If someone has it on a shirt or anything, it's clearly visible.
Yeah.
Even if you can't make out exactly what it is, you see the colorway. It just sticks. Evolution concerned. So the logo was a logo. Then as I got older, I started doing more than just parties, more events, more styles, more mature things, networking things, art events, more stuff that was more than just turn up.
Yeah.
So for those events, we had to have a more mature, logo. So we just had the word SiteScan, which is on the sticker, and that's how that was created. And recently, I want to say within the past 5 years, we've just combined them. So we have the most recent logo is just the words with the iconic figure peeking over it.
What made you choose that typography?
You have to talk to Vaughn. He was the genius behind all of that. I was just standing behind him like, oh, boy, I see what you did. Oh, you made that. I was just gassing him up behind him. But no, Vaughn, no, he killed it. He's different, man. Creatively, he's a different, that's what I said. That's why I love working with him. That's why I loved it. It's just, when you're working on what you're doing and then you see somebody working on what they're doing, and you could just, back then I would see him working, I would gas him up, and then I would go home. I'm like, I ain't getting left behind, man. I'm about to do something cool. I'm about to do something cool too. But no, you have to ask him.
Okay. I may have to bring him on for an episode if you build it then. So you went into marketing with the buttons, and what was that piece of board called? Does that have a name? Where you had the SiteScan board where the folks took the pictures? Because you had the buttons and then you had the thing, the rectangle. What was that called?
That's it. I mean,
it's just a rectangle.
Why did I do that? Testing. So that board, I am going to probably get some. That was so. It worked. We utilized it for a lot, but it was just me testing things.
Was it ever awkward having to ask people back for an item after they took a photo with it? Like, hey, let me get that back.
I mean, I don't think anybody. Well, no, there's some people that did want that, but that was part of the reason why. When you give people a sticker, they're more prone to like, yo, I want the sticker, and I don't blame them. But with the board, it was easier to ask for that back because it's a large item. Yeah. Some people I had to ask, and then do a little quick tug of war. But no, it was easier to get that back than it was for the sticker, and that's the reason why I opted for that for photos instead of the sticker. But I want to bring that back because we have our backdrop now and things like that.
Strong backdrop.
Yeah, so it was just me testing things out.
Okay. All right, because like, that's
you mentioning that is funny because, like I said, there's just little things in past events where I just try little things to see, gauge reactions. Does it work? Don't work? And then eventually, like when I actually invest, there'll be a table full of props that people can utilize. But it was just me testing stuff out.
So, what brought you into the collaboration space between you and Love Your Mind?